Hello, everybody. My name is Julio Guerrero. I'm going to be the instructor for this course, which is going to be Calc 2. Welcome to Calc 2. What we're going to be doing in this semester for Calc 2 is we're going to keep going where Calc 1 left off. So if you guys remember Calc 1, you guys stopped at integrals and maybe did some u substitution. We're basically going to pick up there, okay? In Calc 2, about a half to two-thirds of the course deals with much more theory for the integration, okay? We're going to get into some more integrating techniques, some more integrating strategies, and some more complex integration theory that comes out from, integration, okay? This class is going to really rely a lot on your Calc 1 knowledge, specifically derivatives, and it's going to surprise you. You're going to get quizzed very heavily on your pre-calculus material, specifically your trigonometric identities, okay? That's going to be about two-thirds of the course. The very last third of the course, we move into what's called sequences and series, okay? Basically, if you have a sequence of numbers, something happens. If you have a sequence or a series of numbers, so if you add up a bunch of numbers, can we determine some sort of behavior for these summations, okay? That's going to be the last third of the class about, okay? What I want to do today, what I want to do in this video is sort of go through a little bit of the stuff for the class, something that you're going to be sort of doing on a regular basis, okay? So sort of kind of do a grand tour, a really quick grand tour of the Canvas page as a whole, okay? So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. And I'm going to go toward, let me do my share my screen. There we go. Okay, there we are. So hopefully what you're looking at here is our Canvas homepage. Okay, and it's got a lot of stuff here sort of up front. Okay, in particular, what I want to do is navigate to the bottom here. This is going to be probably the biggest collection of links that you're going to be using on a regular basis throughout the entirety of the semester. Okay. There's going to be a page in the introductory module for you guys to sort of go ahead and explore this. But I want to show you guys sort of in terms of what you're going to be doing on a regular basis, what you're going to be sort of accessing, okay? So the first thing I want to show you guys is the modules themselves. So let me go here where the textbook is, right? I'm going to click on modules. And what that's going to open, if it opens, come on. There we go. Okay. This is going to be the introductory module. Go ahead, finish it up at your leisure. What I want to do is I want to go to the very first section that we're going to do. In our textbook, I'm going to go sort of in order. I'm going to go chapter 1, chapter 2. There's going to be one funky little step, but I'll mention it when we get there, okay? What I want to do is I want to show you guys chapter 1, okay? And in particular, for every section that we're going to be doing in the class, there's going to be 3 things that you're going to be turning in. There's going to be a quick checks, right? Your lecture questions, and your online homework, okay? If you go into the modules, you can notice that for the most part, with some exceptions here and there, very few, those 3 things pop up, okay? So this first one, that's going to be the online homework, the quick check lecture questions, okay? Now, where do these show up? So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to go back home, and I'm going to open up our course notes, okay? And the course notes is this link right here where it has a online course notes and has a nice little binder paper. So if you click on this, it'll open up a new page for you. Okay. Unfortunately, I can't separate away my pre-calculus notes and my Calc 2 notes. So just make sure that you're looking at the right thing. Okay. So right now it's going to go to my Calc 2 notes. There we go. Awesome. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to sort of do a split screen thing here so I can show you guys what's going on for each one. There we go. And I'm going to go to the modules again here. Here we are. Okay. So if you guys notice, on the left-hand side, I have the modules for the course, and on the right-hand side, I have notes. Okay. So let's go ahead. I'm going to use section 1.1 as the example here. Okay. Section 1.1, there are lecture notes, and these are it. Okay. There is going to be a video with me filling these out and explaining each step along the way. Okay. Those are going to be under the lecture questions. Okay. You'll be able to click on here, and there's going to be a video for each section. Okay. As we scroll down, okay, you're going to get to these sections that are sort of highlighted in blue. Okay. These are what are called the quick checks. Okay. At the beginning of the semester, I assigned everyone a group, a discussion group. Okay. Where you and about 7, 8, 9 other people are going to be working on the same problem. Okay. You are only responsible for the group, for the quick checks for your group. So if you're in group check, quick check 1 group, right, you're only going to be doing this one. If you're in group 2, you're only going to be doing the second one. If you're going to be, if you're in group 4, you're going to be doing this 4th one. Okay. That is the only ones that you are, that's the only ones that you are required to do. Okay. And it's not just one quick check. So in this section, there are 2 quick checks. If we go a little farther, okay, there's another one down here. This one is divided between odd and evens. So odds, so groups 1 and 3 would be doing the odds, and evens, group 2 and 4 would be doing the evens. Okay, the bottom ones. Excuse me. As you finish your quick checks, right, I want you all to submit them. Okay, and that's what the quick check section 1.1 is for. This is going to be a discussion, and what I want you to do is use your phone, take a picture of your work, and turn it in to that quick check discussion group. Within the discussion group, I want you all to sort of collaborate for that problem and get a good solid answer. Okay. You won't be able to see everybody's answer until you submit your own, though. So take the time to sort of sit down and try to do this on your own. Okay. Once you do have it, right, then you can collaborate with everybody else to see if you get the same answer. Okay. As a group, you guys are all going to sort of develop an answer or agree on somebody's answer. Okay. And then I'm going to use it in the notes. I'm going to copy paste the exact solution that you guys have into our notes. Okay. And then that'd be it. That's the quick check. As I mentioned in the quick check section, right? So long as you give me forward progress on any one of these problems, I'm perfectly fine. Okay. Even if the solution that you provide is incorrect, I will still take it. Okay. But I need to see some sort of forward progress. Okay. That does it for quick checks. The next thing I want to show you guys is the lecture question. So if we scroll all the way down to the very end of a section, we have lecture questions. So these lecture questions tend to be just a little bit more difficult than the, come on, there we go, than the run-of-the-mill quick checks that we were doing before. Okay. These tend to be a little harder. Okay. And these are the ones that I want to see your work. I want to see you writing down the solution for it. Okay. And explaining it fully. Okay. You are more than welcome to do this with other people. You're more than welcome to do this at one of the math tutoring centers on campus, whether it be at Pittsburgh or at Brentwood. Either one works perfectly fine. Okay. But I need to see your work here. I need to see you writing it down. Okay. That's lecture questions. The last step, the last thing you need to turn in is the online homework. So the online homework, if you click on, this is supposed to give you a symbol. It doesn't give it to me. So if you click on approximating areas in this case, right, it's going to take you to the online homework automatically. You don't have to do anything. Okay. I am using My Open Math. Which some of you guys are all familiar with, okay? And it's got a couple more examples for you to try. This one, I don't need any proof of solution, okay? I do want you to work them out however you want to, okay? You're more than welcome to work with somebody else in the class for this. There we go, okay? And these are auto-graded. So once you answer it, right, it automatically records your score. You don't have to do anything else, okay? Cool. All right. The last thing I want to show you all, and that's going to require me to go back to my home page. You guys are my only entirely online class, which means I don't ever get to see you unless you come find me. Okay. And that's the last thing I kind of wanted to show you guys. I do put out my semester weekly schedule. Okay. So once, a semester starts for me, my schedule is sort of fixed every week. It's the same thing until May. Okay. So if you need to know where I'm at, you can go ahead and click on the semester weekly schedule. Click on it. Come on. There we go. And it'll tell you where I'm at. Okay. This is in flux a little bit. I think my office hours are okay where they're at. I do want to keep that. It's going to be from 11:30 to about 1 p.m. I'll try to go online and in person in the Math Tutoring Center, okay? Which means you can access me both virtually and in person, okay? Now, how do you access me virtually? Okay, that's where this link comes in. So I have my Zoom hours, in this particular Zoom hour, or this particular Zoom room, I have it open. And in order to access it, you would go ahead and click on this. It'll install all the stuff you need, and you'll be able to, if I'm online, you'll be able to access my Zoom room. Okay, I have the passcode here, derivative. If it asks for a passcode, you know what it is. Okay, and I believe that is it. I just keep checking my semester weekly schedule. It's still in flux. I'm thinking of doing an all-day Friday thing from about 10 in the morning to about 5 in the afternoon, and it's just going to be in particular for this class. So just keep an eye out for that. I'll announce it when I put it on the semester weekly schedule, once my schedule sort of gets set in stone. Okay. Besides that, if there's any questions, you guys can email me through the Canvas email or my campus email. The email's right there, jguerrero@losmedanos.edu. Or you can set a bear trap somewhere in the math building, okay? I usually get to the math building around 8 in the morning, and I don't leave until maybe 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, okay? So if you need to find me and need to, see me directly, that's where you can find me, okay? Besides that, hopefully this semester goes well, and I'll see you guys around. Happy studying.